Okay, today I'm testing Windows Server 2000. I'm going to set it up to be a file server and a domain, but there's a problem with the internet that I can't figure out. Because on Linux Parted Magic, which is actually a very good program, I like it more than Mini Windows XP. And this is using Hillion's boot CD. With this, I can actually get on the internet using Firefox, but I really think it's actually Opera. Or is that Mini XP? Uh, but still, I can still get to it. Also, just to prove that it's not built into the search, well, I mean that search page isn't built in. Here is Google. Proves enough for you? How about now? Okay. Anyways, going to switch the disk over to Windows Server 2000. Now I'm just going to restart the machine through the graphical. Now, any apps on my desktop, if you say one word about any of them, I just really hate people really just tell me some of my games are crap, they're horrible, and I didn't boot into the disk. Yes, I ran this system before, but it's actually pretty decent. Just let me resize this screen. Okay, the only reason why I had to resize it was because, pretty well, this is the normal setup. So we're setting up a server. There was the normal pre-Windows well, pre-Windows 7 setup. First part of the setup anyways. So, now just have to wait for it to load, so install. Yes, I agree. And then, don't ask why it's FAT32, I want to try something. Now this one, press enter, continue, and format it using the NTFS file system. Now it's just going to format the file system. I explained this in an earlier video. I think it was on different installation. Oh yeah, Windows NT installation. Now, the difference between FAT and NTFS. NTFS is a lot better than FAT32. Just use NTFS, you'll be happier. Now it just has to copy files like every other Windows. And yeah, I'll be back once the installation is complete. Now we got to the second part of the setup. So it's just going to install. Next. Now, as it installs the keyboard and mouse, yeah, the screen is going to flicker, but it's going to go across the screen, up, down, whatever way. I just hope that's not really what happens behind the monitor. Don't know why, I just don't like that idea. Anyways, we'll take a few minutes to actually get done. So I'll come back once the installation is complete. Oh yeah. Actually, I'll run through the setup with you. No, you won't. No, unless you're running a natural server, which I really hope you aren't installing Windows 2000 on, you should probably have it per seat. But per server, you can also have it, but I really hope you're not running it on actual natural production server, because you're going to get hacked. Believe it or not, you're going to get hacked very quickly. Maybe a week at the most. Anyways, going to set up my password. Now you want to have a strong password. because if you choose to run through setup with this, oh yeah, I'm installing everything by the way. If you choose to just set up your server with this, you you don't want to, you don't want to have a weak password because past server 2003, you're not going to really get too far. Oh yeah, sorry about the mouse glitching out. This screen recorder uses a lot of... Actually, no it doesn't. Wonder why it's so laggy. Maybe it's my virtual bots? I'm not sure. Anyways, this virtual machine that I'm using is free. Go download it right now if you don't believe me. That can stay the same. Now it just needs to install network components and complete the rest of the setup. So I'll be right back. Okay, I started it up. Now, this one service or driver failed during system startup. I don't care. Now, Control-Alt-Delete. I'll try to remove the yellow circle I had in the past videos. I'm still not 100% sure on this. But, yeah, sorry about the no sound, but I really like that startup. Like the Windows NT more. But anyways, before I finish setup, I need to install the service packs which I downloaded earlier. Hopefully this thing can pick up disk D, which it did. Windows 2000. Now, I'll quickly install these. Okay, I got all the service packs installed. And unlike Windows Server 2003, you know how it closes down all programs? This one does not. Because it it does now. Or does it? Nope, still doesn't. But anyways, yeah, you see it's still up. But, like I said, I will actually quickly install the graphics driver for this and be right back. Oh, actually I'll guide you through it. Now, this one is mainly just for well, it's the whole guest editions. Now this experimental thing, if you're running a virtual server, don't use it. It's experimental. But if you're running something like a testing thing, go ahead, use it. I don't, like, it's only for support at this moment. Still have no idea why it's not said support. Yes, continue this. Yes. Yeah, we'll do that a couple of times. Just to calibrate. Yes, come on. There we go. Now, again, it has to restart. Okay, so I'll finish that up and let it restart. Okay, it's just finished starting up. I just have to log in. Now, this now has better mouse controls. Hopefully, I didn't really click inside it yet. Now I did. There we go. Now I'm just going to adjust the resolution quickly. So okay, I got it adjusted a bit more. Got my screen recorder adjusted a bit more. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but this one still has all the backgrounds that the regular Windows 2000 has, or maybe you did know and I just didn't. So just set 1 second, sorry. Stretch, yes. And the screensaver, you have everything here. But I won't set that up because not really meant to. Now, one version of this I like is is the red, white, and blue. Don't know why. It just feels a lot more comfortable. but now I'll set up the Windows 2000 like I said I would. Now, to set up a domain, it's done through Active Directory on Windows 2000. On Windows 2003, it's called Active Directory Domain Services. Just a little bit of a change. Now, Windows NT, I didn't show you how to set this up because I knew I would never figure it out. Yeah, so I'm just going to quickly get this done. So, yeah. Now I just need to start this. Now click next. Now, depends on your organization if you're using... Now, please don't use Windows 2000. Please, I'm begging you. Do not use Windows 2000 unless you're setting it up and it's not connected to the internet. Just please try to avoid Windows 2000. Please try to avoid it. Oh, and sure, cut out the internet. That's why I'm guessing I can't get it on here. Now, domain control for a new domain since I don't have one. Create a new domain tree. Create a new forest. You always choose the second one. Now, I'm going to call it Richard's Computers.com for my DNS name. Now, this is for older versions of computers, so I'll just call it this. See, it stops right there. I'll just name it Richard Computer then. And yeah, these locations are pretty well normal. Your folder location is normal. Okay. Oops. Yes, install DNS. Now, this one I can at least give you. You want to have it only comparable with Windows 2000 and above, because, well, you're going to get threatened throughout this. Now, this is just to restore it, so I won't use the strong as password, but you should use the stronger password, because that's your... Oh. Okay then. Well, I showed you the setup. That's what matters. Now I'll set up the file server. So start, and it's just showing the folder pretty well. So let me just set up the folders. Okay, so I got the folder set up. Now you want to set it up to the one where you do want to set it up. So I'm going to set it up to shell data, my data folder. Yeah, you want to pretty well have it recognized. And then description, I'll just put in data. Now, you want to also set this up. Novell was very useful. My school actually still uses it. Now, say you want every administrators to have all users have full control, so we'll select that. Okay, good. And then for this one, I'll set up the service packs also. So that, then shell name service packs. Okay, next. Now admins have full control, users have read only, so that's a good setting. And yeah, that's about how you set up a file server. That's it. Have a nice day, evening, whatever. Just have a nice day.